Well, howdy, 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 nearly senior citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to this another brand new day. No hamsters today, unfortunately. I've still got little Figmo off to my side. He's wide asleep. Wide asleep. Fast asleep. That's the word. Why would fast be word for sleeping? But he's fast asleep. And down below, I still have little Gojira. But she is, while she is awake, and she's eating, I can hear little munch, 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 munch noises coming from her nest. I have tried to get her to come out of her nest, and she's not coming out, so no hamsters this morning. I'm very sorry. And my kitty, she gets very annoying at times in that I fed her this morning. I try to feed her when I wake up, noon, evening, before I go to bed. Very fat cat. She's actually not fat. She's appropriately weighted, and that's good. You can feel her ribs. She's not got a big old fat belly or anything like that. She's a normal cat. But when she wants to be fed, like right now, less than 2 hours after the last time I fed her, she only wants to be on my lap if I'm going to immediately then get up and feed her. If I make any movements that aren't related to feeding her, then she's like, forget it, and then just dashes off to go over and sit by her food plate. So, I am her mobile food switch. So, no cats, no hamsters. I'm very sorry. There is still a light dusting of snow outside, none on the trees at all. But when I went to bed last night, there wasn't even any really on the grass or ground anymore. And there's a little bit out there, not much. So if in the hills, why, oh, why does God hate me when all I want to get high? Never get this so-called life. I am so freaking bored. Of southern Shelton, there's just that tiny bit. There's nothing anywhere else. Because when I took my camera downtown yesterday, since it's like downtown is like 4 blocks wide and 7 blocks long. Excuse me. Shelton is of course larger than that, but it's also, while it's downtown, it's also downtown urban. So you've got a mixture of the commercial stuff and then houses scattered around it the further you get away from the main street, until it's just housing on either side. So it's a very tiny downtown, and even at that, so many places are shut and so many places are still in the process of closing down. Thumbs up. I'd hate to try and open any business, because even on Main Street, Railroad Avenue, or Railroad Street, whatever. I am so sorry. I've got a clog way down low and I can't bring it up. So hopefully I'm going to remember to put in all sorts of like chicken noises and all that. But there's just all these dead places. I have the best wishes for each place that is here. I mean, there's one like a little gym. It's like a 24-hour gym. And it's just a tiny little box. Just a place that would be like a junk store. And it's a gym. With gym equipment, and it's 24-hour. Every time I go by there, it's like always open. And so, and I've walked by there at like 1 o'clock in the morning, and the open sign is out, and there have been people inside there. So it's just really tiny, hole in the wall. But apparently it's still going on. You know, best of luck to any business. Certainly. Hokey smokes. I mean, there's places in town I actually feel the urge to go and buy stuff, even though it's not anything I'd buy, just because I want to support things. But I can barely afford to buy the things I need. I mean, as I said, they took out like close to $300 out of my disability. So my disability isn't even enough to pay my rent. Thank goodness, and thank all of you for your kind donations from a few months back, and all of my GoFundMe Patreon.com patrons. I'm losing my ability to speak English. My apologies. So I'm gonna have to make another video because I need like $500 for next month and then $500 for the month after that. That's all I need. I'm not asking for anyone to lift me up out of poverty. I'm just asking for that little bit of help so that I don't end up having things snowball and then I'm homeless. I just need that little bit of help. So if anyone can, that would be awesome. I mean, never, ever, ever, ever feel obligated. Always take care of yourself first. Never take care of other people before you take care of yourself. It's like, consider life as like a plane crash. When the plane is starting to go down and the oxygen things fall, your first instinct is, you know, protect others. And so you go, oh, I'm going to put the mask on my kid or whatever next to me. It's like, no, 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 no. You got to get it on yourself first and fast. You've only got it like 2 or 3 seconds before oxygen loss is going to knock you out. You go to put it on somebody else before you put it on yourself, you're going to go unconscious before you can help them, and then everybody's gone. So you've got to help yourself. Ooh, the heart just skipped a beat there. That was fun. Ugh. I'm sure it was just my atria, but it was an unpleasant feeling. It's never hopefully not a bad thing, but it's just going between one rhythm to and the next, and it's, you know, you're going lub dub, lub dub, lub dub 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 dub, lub dub, lub dub. So it's like, whoa. But so you got to take care of yourself first before you can take care of others. So take care of yourself first. Never, ever, ever try to help anyone else, even financially, without taking care of yourself first. That's very important. I mean, I need help. I need help, unfortunately. But you've got to take care of yourself first. I mean, that's one of the big things. So, thumbs up for that. I can't remember why I got into that little mini one, but yeah, so there's all sorts of businesses just going out of business, and I wish I could support all of the businesses that are open. There are some of them. Because of love, it is so annoying. Because it won't come up. There's a clog of something down here, and I can feel it just sticking, and it's not coming up. Yay! And of course it's 9:26 a.m. so it's a late day. I got up, took a shower. I didn't want to get out of bed, even though I was hurting and I was wide awake. I didn't want to get out of bed because it was also warm, and it's freezing in my bedroom. And partially I do that on purpose, because the cooler you are, like cold bedroom, the better you can actually sleep. You sleep better when the ambient temperature is cooler. The warmer it is, the more difficult it is to sleep, and the less refreshing your sleep. So you got to be warm in your bed and have the rest of the room be cold so that you can sleep. So I just didn't want to get out of bed. But finally it was like a little after 6:30 in the morning. Got up, went downstairs, took a shower, and then came upstairs, and then immediately, of course, had to fight with my computer, because even though it started up just fine, after everything was working, then Chrome started to do horrible stuff, and then the awful badgers fighting inside of my computer noise started, because there's got to be a fan that's clipping against the casing. It just started making that loose propeller banging around inside of things noise. So I shut my computer down and then started back up, and then I hate what Chrome does, but Chrome went and locked things up so bad that Explorer crashed and my whole computer was having massive issues because of that, so had to restart again. It was almost a half hour of restarts and reboots and trying to get things working. I can press some of my icons and then have to wonder if things are loading. This morning I pressed my little button to start up Opera. 45 seconds later, I'm wondering, is it working? So I press the button again. A full minute after I press it, then the 2 instances of Opera now have booted up. So I bring up the extraneous Opera window, put my pointer up there and hit the close button. Why it suddenly flashed the focus and brought the window that I wanted to keep to the forefront, because I had the empty one with just an empty tab right up there ready to close, and as my finger was depressing the button, it swapped the focus and so closed the opera window with the 5 tabs open that I wanted. So it's been that kind of day. So almost 9:30, and normally by this time I'd be editing, and of course I'm still rendering. Oh, recording. One of the things that I have been wanting to say is I did get these, and one of the reasons I can't show these all off is because I've actually been wearing them. I'm wearing like day 3's worth of these. These are really nice socks, and it's been cold, but they've got like patterns on them, so there's like mustaches and then polka dots on this one. And then there's, you know, snowflakes and ninja stars. Well, not snowflakes, ninja stars. And ninja snowflakes. Good Lord. I cannot see. And jigsaw puzzles and lines. And this one's got smiley face. And then the one I'm wearing has also got smiley faces on it. And then the previous 2 days I had worn a pair that had like flag patterns on it. Because it's been so cold, I wear my support stockings, and because support stockings are like a thermal blanket. A thermal blanket is one that it's by itself isn't going to keep you warm because it's got big holes in it. I mean, literal holes in it that you could stick a pencil through and you're not hurting it because it's designed to have holes. That isn't going to keep you warm. What you do is you put a blanket over the top of that. And all those holes now are big air pockets, and air pockets are incredibly wonderful insulators. So, support stockings by themselves aren't going to keep my feet warm. So I've been wearing another pair of socks over the top of those. Lately, it's been cold enough for me with all my weight loss, because you freeze when you lose weight, that I'm wearing my support stockings, a pair of kind of thermal socks, and then these over the top of that. I am so cold. I'm freezing right now. My radiator here is flashing 75, which is saying, yeah, it's 75 in the room, so I'm not going to turn on until the temperature gets low, which is an awesome feature on that thing. So it's using up electricity, of course, as it checks the ambient temperature, but otherwise it's not trying to heat the room up. So as soon as it falls below 75, then it's going to turn the heat back on. But I am freezing to death, and of course, I've got the window open so that the cat can go in and out whenever she wants. That doesn't freeze in here, and even with the window open, this thing is just going, it's well warm enough. I'm not even going to turn on, because if I would just be, I'd have to turn right back off again. So I'm not wasting energy by having the window open. It's nice and warm. The reason I'm cold is just because weight loss. I weighed 325 at my worst. About 30 pounds of that was from water retention. Well, maybe 20 pounds of that was water retention, but still, that's your body's carrying it. So those are very awesome. Thank you so very, very much for the socks. I meant to show them like last week, 4 days ago when I got them, but I keep forgetting to do it, and I've been wearing them. So thank you very, very much. It is, ooh, that was a huge leg spike. If it snows any better than it is or has been, I'll try and do another walkies, and that'll be awesome. So cool. I don't think it's gonna snow again. I still want to do more walkies. I mean, the only reason I don't record my walkies now, especially when I walk to Walmart, is just because it's dark. It's pitch black. It gets dark here at 5 p.m. and I usually go walkies at 8 p.m. So it's black, and even though my this thing here, this Sony thing is an excellent webcam, saying webcam again, an excellent camera, and it's got noise cancellation software built into it, and it's got brightness enhancement built into it. All these things you just toggle, and they can't help it when it's black out in there. Even with a flashlight, I mean, it's still dark. When it starts getting lighter again, I'll be dragging that thing out for more walkies. No problem. And now, I am so sorry. And now I've opened up 24 hours worth of comments in my community tab, and I'm going to go through and thank 20 to 25 people, because even though I count in American Sign Language on the fingers of this hand with my fibromyalgia and more, I forget. I get lost. Usually anywhere when I go from like 21, 22, 23 to 24 is when I get lost, so I don't know why. And if I mispronounce your username, no disrespect is intended. I'm an American English speaker. We're just not good at names, and I'm not reading the comments right now. I'm just thanking you for having left a comment. I'm going to go through afterward, read as many as I can, thumbs up each one I read, answer as many as possible, but for right now, I'm just thanking you for having left a comment. So whether it is a good comment, a bad comment, an indifferent comment, thank you for having left me a comment. It is appreciated to no end. Very, very much. I am an isolated and lonely man, and so being able to interact with people in any way possible is a very wonderful thing. Thank you. So let me call it my Chrome. There we are. Zane Anmar and Nut Bunny, greatly appreciated. Justin Prather, thumbs up and thank you. Echo 9970, thumbs up. Spud Brain, heck of a name. We are beautiful and sick. We all are, and it is true. Kathy Kitscat, greatly appreciated. And then there is Val Fund. I sure hope I'm close. Thank you very, very much. Sebastian Ferris, greatly appreciated. Brianne Davis, thumbs up and thank you. Killer, and then a big old smile after that, greatly appreciated. Brendan Cabrera, thumbs up and thank you. Katrina Rochin, or Roken, not quite sure, but thank you very, very much. Pandora NYC1, thank you very, very much. And then BTR Huangli, oh, I hope I'm close, thank you very, very much. Kyle Wright, greatly appreciated. Yuno Gasai, I bet I'm nowhere close, but thank you very much. Colin Reisenauer, greatly appreciated. Boofy, heck of a name. Filippo Goria, thumbs up and thank you. Ridge TVM, greatly appreciate. Potato Tron, thumbs up and thank you. Eva D, thumbs up. Gal Fadlon, thank you very, very much. And last but not least, hopefully, Tundra Keeper, greatly appreciated. Each and every one of you, you get me out of my head, into the world, dealing with actual people. It is a very good thing. Greatly appreciated. I do want to change things in my room and such. I mean, it's just the same as everybody does. It's just tat and junk that's in the background. I watched this Fact Fiend with Carl Smallwood, and he was talking about how the reason they do their set just looking cheap and tacky, and they did it deliberately to look that way, is because nobody else has a thing like that. That's their look. Everybody else is just like, you know, bookcases, stuff on bookcases. It's like, yeah, bookcases, stuff on bookcases. You know, I don't have a look. My brand is, hey, I'm old. Anyway, though, if you can check out my links, I have Twitter, Facebook, GoFundMe, Patreon.com, NearlySeniorCitizen.com, a blog that I'm going to start writing on any day now. If you could donate to my GoFundMe or become a Patreon.com patron like one of these beautiful and awesome people, that would be truly beautiful and awesome. I'm going to need a good 300 plus bucks to be able to survive next month without going homeless. So if you could help, that would be awesome. Now, again, do not feel obligated. I don't feel entitled, but if you could help, it would be awesome. But otherwise, I do take all good wishes, and I deposit them in the bank of my heart where I draw interest, so thank you very much. If you could toss me a like, I do appreciate all the positive validation I get from my existence. And of course, if you could subscribe to the channel, that would be very cool. Greatly appreciated. But if you don't want to subscribe, I mean, I understand. I understand. I understand. But if you are down with it, I will do my very best to keep you entertained from now until the literal end of time. Which will be hopefully longer than like next Tuesday, because after all, I keep freaking out about death every night when I'm trying to go to sleep, and of course when I finally kick off, the universe ends for me. But I'm going to hopefully have a reaction video today, hopefully a game video for today. Who knows, I might have an extra walkies, it's hard to say. So, you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, my friend, and that is a very good thing. How many accents can I split in? Oh, just one, just a Scottish one. Oh well, you take care.